What's up, everybody? We got a little bit of news to cover real quick. This is just a very quick live stream. Did this last week or 2 weeks ago when McCole Hardman was placed on IR. Kadarius Toney was ruled out. I think it was versus the Eagles. I can't remember. But there's a little bit of news that happened today that is worth talking about. Nick Bolton is back, and they made a couple other moves. So let's get into it real quick. But first... All right, so just 10 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, not that long ago, the Chiefs made some moves that weren't really surprising to me or to a lot of Chiefs Kingdom. If you've been following the channel here, we had a feeling that Nick Bolton was going to be back against who are they playing? The Bills tomorrow at 3:30. So I kind of said this. I had a feeling Bryan Cook would move to IR with his ankle injury because even though the x-rays were negative on that ankle injury, if your ankle spins over 180 degrees the wrong way, it's not funny. It's just insane. There's definitely something going on there in his ankle. He's had it operated on, I think, prior. So Bryan Cook is officially being placed on IR. We had the expectation that, especially with Drue Tranquill ruled out against the Bills due to not being able to clear concussion protocol soon enough, I had a feeling Nick Bolton was going to return. Chris Jones said it earlier in the week. I'm so glad to have my linebacker back. Well, he was speaking facts because the Chiefs announced just a few minutes ago on Twitter. They said, we have activated Nick Bolton from injured reserve. And in order to bring somebody onto the 53-man roster, the Chiefs were full. You had to clear space. They put Bryan Cook on IR. And here's a couple of practice squad elevations that they made. Both make sense. Andy Reid said running back Deneric Prince was going to get called up due to the fact that Isaiah Pacheco is out. And that's an injury that's a little stressful to me. I think Isaiah Pacheco in some capacity re-injured his shoulder that he had off-season surgery on in the last week's game. And so we don't know the extent of that injury, but it's more than a shoulder contusion. It's more than a shoulder bruise, I would think. So we'll have to wait and see about Isaiah Pacheco. But I'm saying all that to say, with Pacheco out, you're going to have McKinnon back. So he hasn't played in 2 weeks, but he's back and he's going to be playing. And then you're going to have CEH as like the primary back. McKinnon will probably be the third down back. But they also elevated running back Deneric Prince. And Andy Reid said they were going to do that yesterday. I said on my video yesterday, I have a feeling they're going to call up safety Deon Bush, and that's what they did. So, again, Nick Bolton, IR, returns from IR, rather. Bryan Cook is placed on IR, and then they activated or elevated safety Deon Bush and running back Deneric Prince. Deon Bush, man, he's good depth to have. He played last year, primarily special teams. He had like 300 snaps on special teams, and he did have some defensive snaps too. So he knows the system. And with Bryan Cook going to IR, you're going to see Mike Edwards really step in and fill his role. Then you're going to have the rookie Chamari Connor still available. But Deon Bush will probably play some special teams, and he will then also, maybe, just in case, be around and available in case he is needed on the secondary. So that's the news. I'll definitely take a look at a couple questions real quick here. It wasn't a planned live stream or anything like that. I'll answer a couple questions here, and then I'm going to get out of here. It's family day, hanging out with the fam. And then, if you're around and available, shameless plug, we're going to be at Boulevard Brewery today for a couple hours. It's not an official planned event, but we're going up there about 3 p.m. to hang out with some Chiefs fans that are in town for the Bills game. Going to have some beers and just have a good time. So if you want to roll through, I'm going to be up at Boulevard with my wife, Danny, from about 3 to 6 p.m. or something like that. But let's see, expected this, but not happy about it, said Eric. Yeah, sucks for Bryan Cook, man. Yo, Sean, what's up? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Cook's easily had a level 3 strain of some ligaments. Yeah, there's some tearing in there for sure, Chef Boy. I don't know if they'll ever tell us all exactly what's going on, but I wouldn't even be surprised if he needed a surgery of some sort. I can't confirm that. I'm not a doctor. But, dude, his foot went over 180 degrees the wrong way, which is just insane. Isn't Ross in jail? No, Justin Ross, he's back, or can be back. He's after Sunday's game. It was announced yesterday by Adam Schefter that Justin Ross is suspended for 6 games by the NFL, but games you miss when on the commissioner's exempt list count towards the suspension. So they literally announced he was suspended 6 games, and he has one more to serve because he was out 5 weeks. So he literally has to serve one more suspension or game suspension, which is the Bills game tomorrow, and then he can return Monday if the Chiefs want to have him back. They're going to have to make a roster move to get him to return to the 53, but he could definitely come back. No, Justin Ross won't play tomorrow. No way. And here's the thing. Even if Justin Ross comes back, guys, he hasn't practiced with the team in 6 weeks. I think he's been able to attend meetings and stuff like that, but he hasn't been able to practice with the team or play in a game, obviously. So he's going to have some catching up to do. Yo, what's up, Liam? Any opinions about the running back gameplay plan for the new running back and Justin Ross integration? Well, Justin Ross will have to see. I don't know what that's going to look like, and he only caught 3 passes for 37 yards so far this season anyway. But the running back, I mean, they signed Keontae Ingram, former Cardinal, to the practice squad, but he's not ready. He's not ready for the system yet. So they are elevating Deneric Prince to the roster with Pacheco injured, and maybe Keontae Ingram will see some playing time in the near future, but he needs to get just updated with the Chiefs, integrated rather into the Chiefs system, like learn the offense and all that stuff. So Prince is getting the call up, and that's because LaMichael Pirine has already been called up 3 times. They can't elevate him again from the practice squad unless they sign him to the active 53-man roster. And if Pacheco is actually injured and going to miss any serious time, like 4 games on IR or something like that, maybe LaMichael Pirine does get called up to the 53-man roster. I don't even want to talk about that right now because I just hope that's not the case for Pacheco. We live on Saturday. Yeah, just a real quick live stream, Old Man Yeet. I'm actually about to get off here in about 3 minutes. Me and my family are going to go hang out and go to lunch. But I saw the news, Nick Bolton returning from IR, Bryan Cook being placed on IR, and then the elevations. And I was like, I want to do a quick live stream and just let everybody know what's going on. Are you excited about Wanya Morris as I am, asks CB? Yeah, I'm definitely excited for Wanya Morris. The only way to see what he's got is to just give the guy reps. Give the kid reps, man. And Donovan Smith has been struggling through that neck injury as it is, so I'm definitely excited. He played 47 snaps last week, I believe, and he only allowed 1 hurry and 1 pressure, so I'm excited to see more from Wanya. He just needs reps. You got to get real-time reps. It's the only way to do it. Is Pirine better than Clyde? Well, the Chiefs don't think so because Pirine is on the practice squad. He didn't make the 53-man roster. I think Clyde is better than a lot of Chiefs fans want to admit that he is. He's not living up to his first-round draft selection status by any means. He struggled with injuries, but he's a trusty veteran that's been in the system for 4 years. And honestly, the past few games he's gotten reps, he's looked good. He looks healthy. He's moving quick. So I will say this, he's not better than Pacheco in the system, but they definitely favor him over Pirine right now. What is with Mahomes' injury, asks Pizza Party. Well, he did something to his pec. I don't know to what degree. He was a full participant all week. He might have just been sore and needed some treatment, and if you need treatment, you have to report that on the injury report. So it could be pretty much nothing at all. We'll see, but I don't think it's anything big. What about Justin Watson? He'll be playing, Carla. Yeah, he ran 40 snaps, or he played 40 offensive snaps last week and got 0 targets. So we'll have to see. I'd rather see Prince than CEH, said MG. I'd even like to see Ross and James start along Rice. Well, we're going to have to pause on Justin Ross. He's been out for 6 weeks, and he's going to have to get reintegrated, just to be honest. So we'll see about Ross. You'd rather see Prince than CEH. The thing about Prince, man, is like pass protection and other stuff it's more than just being able to run, right? And CEH is definitely the better option. However, we could see Prince play. He's elevated and he's dressing out, I would think. So we might see Prince tomorrow. Cole, I see you tomorrow afternoon. Let's get this W. Heck yeah, Ray. Okay, last question, I think, and then I'm going to get out of here, or I might answer a couple more. Elk Dog said, who do you think the Chiefs are going to pick up this season? I don't. That's a whole long conversation that we'll talk about more in depth for sure, dogs, at a later time. You think Rashee Rice is going to get 100 yards receiving? I mean, I hope so. We need him to go off for sure. Are the ladies of the house away this weekend? No, we're going out to lunch right now. So I just wanted to get on, do this quick hitter on Nick Bolton returning from IR, Bryan Cook being placed on IR, and just kind of processing through that. Just so you guys know, that's why this channel is here, is to keep you guys updated and in the know of everything going on around the kingdom. So appreciate y'all. I'll be back for tomorrow's live stream, the play-by-play reaction, Chiefs versus Bills. I think it's at 3 or 3:30. I'll schedule it in advance. So appreciate y'all, and until next time, let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, until next time, let's go. Let's freaking go. Have a good day.